What's going on, guys? I'm Lawrence Owen. This is Colts Law, and I am here to specifically tell you that national media is lying to you. Okay? Straight up lying to you. Okay? Yesterday, Chris Ballard had a press conference, end of season press conference. There was a lot of questions going on about, his coaching search, about Jeff Saturday, about his team building process, things of that nature. But more focused on the thing that national media is very focused on lying to you is what he's going to do in this year's draft. Now, they are putting out right now a narrative that Chris Ballard said in the press conference that he would move heaven and earth to move up in this draft to get a quarterback. And the reason why that is because of this clip.
Given what you said about it has to be the right guy, if there's a quarterback in this draft that you think is that guy, would you move heaven and earth to get him? Would you go up to number one?
Yes, I'd do whatever it takes. If we thought there's a player that we're driven to get that makes the franchise and the team better, that's what we would do.
But fact of the matter is, they left out a whole bunch. Number one, the question was if there was a guy that he liked and was right, that he wanted to move heaven and earth for. And was, yeah. I mean, if you feel like you're going to be able to get a Peyton Manning, a Patrick Mahomes, an Andrew Luck, something like that, you absolutely move heaven and earth. That's what Chris Ballard was saying, right? Fact of the matter is, check this out, okay? Literally just a few questions before that, two, he was asked if he would even be surprised if he did not pick a quarterback in the first round of this draft. Here was his response.
Chris, are you going to be surprised as we are if you don't pick a quarterback in the first round? We're going to be surprised. You know that. Are you going to be surprised if you don't?
Boy, you got the loaded questions. You've got them fired up today. No, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's the fourth pick of the draft. Excuse my language, but we earned that. I don't like earning it, but we did. I've said this before, and I think history proves me right. I can take one. We can take one as an organization. And y'all are going to celebrate it and say, we have got the savior for the Colts. And then if he doesn't play well, why'd you take that guy? You got to be right. We got to be right. We understand the magnitude of where we're at in the draft, and we understand the importance of the position.
What attributes
To get one that actually you can win with and to be right is the most important thing. Not if we take one or not, but being right.
Now, later on, near the end of the draft, someone asked him, hey, can we get your thoughts on this year's quarterback class? 2023's NFL draft quarterback class. He had no comment. Don't believe me? Check.
Any early thoughts on the 2023 quarterback class?
Oh, God. Kevin. No, zero. I have none. None right now.
Fact of the matter is, they are filling lines, all right? They're taking words out. They're adding words to fit a narrative because they know that you, as Colts fans, want Chris Ballard to move up in the draft and get a quarterback. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But he straight up said he would do that for the right quarterback. He said, I got to get the right one, right? I can move up and get any quarterback in the draft and, everybody would be hunky-dory and happy and doing backflips. But then if he fails, it's his job, right? He's got to fill the quarterback spot, absolutely. He's just not saying how. He may move up in the draft and get a quarterback. That's quite possible, obviously you can't tell media what your plans are in a draft because, that would really kill your opportunity to move up and get one. You make it cost more, stuff like that. Or, there's a possibility he don't like Stroud or Young. He don't think that they're worth it, moving up. You move up in this draft, it's going to cost you at minimum your 4th round pick plus, or your 4th overall pick plus another 1st round pick to get up there. But fact of the matter is there an Andrew Luck or a Peyton Manning, an Aaron Rodgers, a Patrick Mahomes, a Josh Allen in this draft worthy of using multiple 1st round picks to go get? Ask yourself that. Think about that, okay? He's got to fill the quarterback position. Of this, there is no doubt in anyone's mind. That does not necessarily mean that he's going to move up in this draft to do it. And yet, national media is trying desperately to make you believe that, okay? Now, that could be, Chicago, trying to, push that out there, so that makes their number 1 pick worthy more so they can get, more offers and a bidding war, and get more out of it. But with national media pushing this out, not only are they lying, but if Ballard did want to move up, that's hurting his stock, right? That means it's going to be more for him because everybody thinks he's going to. That's going to end up having, a bidding war again. Blam. So either way, this is a negative thing for the Indianapolis Colts and you as fans. Now, I don't care what he does as long as he fills that spot with a young quarterback, whether it's free agency, a trade with another team, or drafting, or trading in the draft to go do it. I don't care how he does it. He needs to go out and get the right quarterback for this team, a young one, a young, high-end talent quarterback, right? We're tired, people like, we don't want retreads. Dude, would you retread a Josh Allen? I'm not saying go get it, but come on, right? There are quarterbacks in the NFL that are good, and you would take in a heartbeat. Don't give me this crap, I don't want to retread shit, okay? Let me know what you think, right? What do you think? Do you think that without a doubt he needs to move up and go get a quarterback? Or should he sit at number 4? Or maybe even trade back. Gather some more picks. Because next year's draft class is way, way better than even this year's. Right? As people say. But he still needs to get a quarterback this year. Absolutely. 110%. And there's a reason why Ballard is still here. Right? He is still the GM. A lot of you thought that Ballard needed to be fired. He's not being fired. Obviously, he just had a press conference. If he was going to be fired, it wouldn't have been him doing the press conference. It would have been Jim Irsay, right? I'm just sick of national media and even sometimes local media constantly leaving out words and adding words to fit a narrative for clickbait. That's all it is. I'm sick of it. Appreciate you guys. As usual, have a good one.
Just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.